Hello everybody, this is Milesluigi welcoming you to a brand new Mario Romhack. In this case, it's Mario's Keytastrophe made by the ever wonderful S.N.N, who I believe is the head honcho at Super Mario World Central actually. Here's his hack. Keytastrophe, Melodia, kept you waiting, huh? Let's go ahead and just get right into it, start a new game while we're at it here. So, there's some story here, it's some person's logbook as we can see here. We're gonna learn a little bit more about things as we move on ahead here, but guess what? Mario's been called to action and he must drop his everyday life of plumbing because plumbing is boring. Let's go on adventures. That sounds like a great idea, Mario. Let's get right into it. So a couple things I've been told specifically about Mario's Keytastrophe. A, the musical theme, which I'm gonna love by the way, and B, this ROM hack is a lot like in each level, well, let's let the game actually explain it. So the idea is each level is short, you find the key, you bring it to the keyhole. So, sounds pretty simple. Alright, as the game is now actually giving us a tip as well. Every time we pass into an area, do something special, we get key spirit, and it goes up, get as many as you can. So if we do good things, we get key spirits. But this game's made in the same vein of like Mario versus Donkey Kong, or heck, the original Donkey Kong. Not necessarily to that extreme of a degree. I mean, this isn't a Mario versus Donkey Kong ROM hack, as much as I would love that. But in any case, the idea behind each level is that we get the key, we bring it to the keyhole, we win, and that's the level. So in a sense, every single level in this hack is a secret exit when you really think about it. I mean, look, it's yellow, but yeah, to that, I think in all technicality, you know, it's secret exit. Now we're gonna go ahead and go into the Clef's decision the second. Mario, the greatest adventurer of all, even greater than Indiana Jones, because he just literally went on an adventure when he was called to adventure. Anyway, you'll find various items throughout your adventure in Melodia that will appear in the at the top of your screen, and the only thing I can think about that is that we might be getting stuff like springboards, P-switches up in that inventory. So instead of getting the P-switch to get the silver P-switch, to get the springboard, to get the Yoshi, to get the Koopa shell, to finally make it to the exit, which may happen in this ROM hack actually, we might just get the springboard in the inventory, and then we win. So I guess the very first area of Melodia, the Clef's area we're in right now, I guess is Green Hill Zone, because it certainly looks a heck of a lot like Green Hill Zone here. I see a whole bunch of coins here, and out of curiosity, my coin count was 2. It must have reset from the last level. I guess each level in and itself is like its own little world, is the best way to put it. Actually, I kind of wonder now, if I get a power-up in one world, that just transfer to other worlds, right? Well, we'll find out soon enough. In any case, this springboard looks like its only purpose is to get this measly coin in the corner. Yes! We got the measly coin in the corner that was just sitting out there by itself. That coin was probably an introvert, and it didn't want to say hello to any of the other fellow coins, so it just needed some time by itself. And I'm like, no, you are going to go into Mario's wallet, and you are going to stay there and enjoy it. That's what you're going to do. Clef's decision, the third. Alright, so who needs secret levels when, get a mushroom to turn into Super Mario? Yay, thank you for telling me things I knew about the game. Who needs secret exits when every exit's a secret exit? There's a secret palace in Legato called the Musée Mercedes, Mart of the Muses. Use the key spirits to buy levels and more games. Oh, who needs secret exits when not only is every exit a secret exit, you can buy more levels? And this is a better idea than DLC, admittedly. Oh boy, is Super Mario World, theoretically, if like Nintendo's like Super Mario World, but look at all these amazing ROM hacks that you can play, each like 99 cents each, they'd probably be rich. They'd be rich from me, admittedly, but that would never happen. Nintendo's busy making its own ROM hacks of new Super Mario Bros. Wii, as they've been doing for the last couple of years, you know? Anyway, Cliffside Field, let's go ahead and get this. There's one thing this ROM hack's gonna do. It's gonna show that like a lot of musical names and stuff come from old European names, especially Italian, and you're gonna learn that I can't pronounce half of them if the music theme of this ROM hack does continue. Like, I'm gonna be asked, okay, I can pronounce Allegro, Moderato, stuff like that. That's Music Temple, Milesluigi. Why in the world are you talking about Music Temple? But then, and I'm like, what the heck? And it's some musical term that means, there's probably a musical term for chaos, so I wanna know what that is. Anyway, we are at the shrine, Legato Shrine. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Space-time rewind that, because I actually kind of want to read that. I've been kind of glancing over it, but anyway. Someone's diary. Now, Mario pick up a diary book on his way here, or are we just, like, are these images being forced into Mario's brain? Or maybe it's the player, and this is like fourth wall breaking. Anyway, the land of music. This is a wonderful place if you are a musician to go to. Surrounded by peers. Oh, you don't want to go to here, though, because this is a very scary castle ghost house equivalence. It's full of stone and evilness and, I mean, even, yes, thwomps. I mean, you have a house and you put thwomps in it. What's the purpose of a thwomp? To crush things. Okay, and that might be useful if, like, you want to crush all your soda cans and get them out of your house. And it's like, yes, I can crush my soda cans. But the thing is, they're way too extreme of a solution. They can crush you. Thwomps need to come with an instruction booklet that says, warning, use with care and caution, because you might crush yourself. We do not have any liability if you crush yourself, by the way. Thwomps instruction manual. I actually want to read the PDF now on the Thwomps instruction manual, because I think it would be a very entertaining thing to read through the guide to all things Thwomp. Yeah! In any case, they're at the Legato Highlands. Here we go. And things are moving on forward for us. Have we found a Jeopardy room yet? No, we haven't. So in a Jeopardy room, you collect 75 coins before the magic ends, and we get an extra life. And if we get a fire flower, we can shoot fireballs, and we could do all kinds of things. Most importantly, we can kill enemies with a fireball. Yes! You see, when you light an enemy on fire, they die. Watch, I can show you. See, I lit him on fire, and he's now dead. Very dead. Koopa Troopa plus fire equals dead Koopa Troopa. You think that shell's gonna save you? It is not. Alright, can I go down here? Yes, I can. Okay. I was worried here. What about this one? Do I have to fireball it? Yes, I do. Mushroom in my inventory will be nice. So yeah, I don't think my mushroom from that one level transferred to this level. So every level is started by Small Mario, which I guess makes sense in the puzzle context of things, because you don't want to be going into a level with 2 caves and just being able to fly through everything and just destroy the entire level in question. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just get the exit now. This level did have a secret exit, which is ironic because it's probably the normal exit in the grand scheme of things in terms of Romhack logic. Or Super Mario logic, I should say. So, yeah, all power-ups already annihilated. Every level annihilates the power-ups. So you definitely have to be on your toes. Son of a biscuit! I was on his roll! No! Another rope through the Legato Highlands. So this is our normal exit. Ooh, I see something to my left and something to my right. All right, let's not get the exit. Yeah! No! This would probably be easier if I lost all power-ups. No, I'm gonna do this. I am going to duck jump into this hole, and it's going to be fantastic and magnificent. And yes, 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 and there we go. What is that theme? I recognize it. Okay, this is another thing. If this Romhack's gonna have lots of good classical music, I don't know the names of music. Like, sure, I'll know the can if when I hear the can, but when it comes to a lot of classical themes, I'm like, I recognize the theme, but I don't know what in the world people call it. So if I'm like, hey, have you ever heard of the yada yada yada? And people are like, I don't know what yada 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 is. And then you just sing it to them like do 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 do. Well, that's the can, but people recognize that, you know? In any case, Cobalt Pond. So, there's one thing I will say though, this Romhack is at the very least going to create some music appreciation, because there is at the very least some classical music. I don't think this is a classical piece, no. This is just, you are underwater, Mario, and you must swim, avoid all the urchins, avoid all the cheeps, and just get your way through everything here. Be careful, be thankful that you're not a Yoshi, and you need to have a giant ton... You don't need, like, a metric ton, what was I gonna say, metric ton egg to get through all this. However, this slow down. Please don't kill me. Get the key. There we go. Wow. Woohoo! That is an example of a level that could be completely broken if we had a feather instead. Anyway, that did something. I actually should look at their overworld, because I think we're on the grand overworld right now. Start and select don't work. What is this shenanigans? I can't look over the overworld. What? I can't see the amazing overworld you have made, S.N.N. Okay, either I am having the world's greatest brain farts, but I could swear it's like start or select, and it allows you to see the overworld, and then some other button allows you to transfer lives from Mario and Luigi. Actually, I probably should have joined Luigi on this fun ride and done the 2-player mode, just because Luigi wants to have some fun too. But in any case, I went back on this level because there was the other thing that I saw, which was to the right here, and I think we have to do some amazing Koopa Troopa hops to make it. Wow. Yes, we do, but that is... let's see. This might be simpler than I'm thinking about. Maybe a Koopa Troopa hasn't spawned yet. Maybe there's another one. There's definitely a pipe there. And maybe it has a super duper secret exit. Or maybe, you know, it's just something else. I don't know. Now, if I was really like tool-assisted speedrun skilled at this game, I could take that key. Okay, here we go. No way. Short. I have to wait for this Koopa Troopa here to be to the right. I should probably screen scroll. If I had tool-assisted speedrun mad skills at this game, I could, of course, take that key, use it as a platform, and get all the way across. But in any case, with the screen scroll, there we go. No. Wow. That's precise. This might take a couple of tries, everyone. Give me a moment. I think after like 50 tries, it's safe to conclude that you're supposed to put a springboard in your inventory because, wow. That's a secret we're not seeing, or we're going to come back to it, kids. Not happening. Not happening. We're going to just go to the next level and see if we can complete World 1 actually in this video. Oh, I wanted my fire flower back. Gosh darn it all. Oh, and anyway, here we go. Let's go. That was terribly timed. Wow. Yeah. I got distracted last time just because I was thinking about that really dumb previous room. Now, do I go up a pipe or do I go down a pipe? Or maybe this is like a reset loop. Instead of, oh, this is a completely different area. Okay, that might have just blown my chance to get the key. Yeah! It looks like Koopa Shell Hop. Not happening. I think we're going to need a P-switch there. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and go on a merry adventure to find us a P-switch. And this room definitely has a little bit more of a harder theme going on here. Guess you could say it has a rocky theme going on here. Or a Rockman theme. Well, not really a Rockman theme. A Rockman theme would be completely like grunge, and most of it would sound bad, except for a select few tracks that sounded really good. So have you found musical Mercedes? Look hard, you can use the key spirits you have earned to buy some interesting things. Oh, I have 7 key spirits. Okay. So I guess key spirits are a currency. I'm curious if we're going to be buying... Oh, a springboard would also help. If we're going to be buying our P-switches. P-switches have to have some value after all. I mean, they're strewed all over the frickin' Mushroom Kingdom, yes, but they do have to have some inherent value because they are scarce. Right? Like, I'm assuming that P-switches aren't some product that can just be created and has absolutely no worth whatsoever. I mean, if a P-switch has absolutely no worth, an entire level could be made entirely out of P-switches and nothing but P-switches. Ooh, that was terrible. I could have easily died there. But, yeah, it's like, yeah. No worth P-switches. Even if you're dirt poor, you can have billions and billions and billions of P-switches. They're at least somewhat scarce. Yeah, they're abundant, but there is a limited number of P-switch because there is only so much matter in this freaking universe and energy. So, oh, darn it, I keep skipping these things. This is the opposite Mario gives up where I can't get past the cutscenes. It's like I can get past the cutscenes really super quick. Anyway, Chopin the Silent. This composer lost his voice when Destiny came and made the choice. Remember him well with the 6th who remain, for only then will the 8th writhe in pain. Okay. What, are we gonna fight some really old classical composer? That's very possible. Chopin's lobby must have really liked Yoshi's Island, and props to him because I really liked Yoshi's Island as well. Oh, great. Multiple springboards. So, we're gonna have to watch ourselves here. So, otherwise, if I'm otherwise understanding this game, there's apparently some conflict going on in Music World. Maybe it's the new techno music, and people are like, no, and yes, and no. That was a really stupid... Let's go get the other springboard, because I'm probably going to need the springboard to get the springboard to do something. Yeah, also I noticed I got another key spear at the last level. I mean, that can't just be beating the levels, can it? You beat levels, you get currency? That might be it, actually. That'd be a great way to enforce this game's quote-unquote secret exits, I mean normal exits. You have to beat so many levels so you can get the P-switch to get into the level and beat it. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to have to go get that P-switch. Yes, indeedy, that does look like the case. However, I've never had a springboard. Yeah, no, we're spin jumping up here. The problem now is getting back down. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one of those. Hey, I didn't even need the spin jump there. Okay, cool. Anyway, I don't think the springboard is necessary anymore because where am I going to springboard up to? This is the ceiling already. I'm going to kick the springboard at the thwimp because I want the thwimp to die. However, these blocks don't get destroyed by P-switch. Moving. Oh, here's where I'll need the springboard. A mushroom will be very useful to have here. All right. A simple thwimp will not cause Mario's... No, I ran a little too fast there. Give me a moment, please. Turns out that you don't need a P-switch. Guess what you need a P-switch for? The door. Now I'll gladly go this way because it has a mushroom and a well-earned, deserved power-up for me to be able to use, which I can actually use to get into here provided I don't die to the thwimp like a complete idiot. So what does this take us to, actually? The boss door. Pre-boss room. Yeah. Okay, if you ask me, alternate save state here because I want to see what's in the other door. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was the beginning of the level. If you don't mind, space-time rewind. Yes, there we go. So we have created split paths and split time dimensions. One Mario went in that door. The other Mario decided to just completely ignore that door despite being a big Mario. And there's my P-switch. For a second, I thought the P-switch was behind a wall. You know, I love Yoshi's Island graphics, but sometimes they just kind of mesh a little poorly with the style of Super Mario World. Not horribly bad, but just a little bad here. Super Mario World definitely had a very unique style that I personally think isn't that terribly difficult to relic and mimic. I mean, see all the world's ROM hacks out there that do in some way, shape, or form custom graphics. I believe you call those chocolate ROM hacks, funny enough. Now, can I springboard all the way up there, or do I need the second? I do need the second springboard. Off we go, fishing for the second springboard, which I left somewhere previously in the level. I hope I don't need to use the springboard to get the springboard. Okay, thank goodness. No, I just have to run all the way back to beginning of the level, and that will let me get the second springboard. And by using the springboard to get the springboard, we can then use the P-switch to get to the door. There we go, Koopa Troopa. You are being knocked away. The shell isn't coming back, thank goodness, because I do not want to eat shell in the face right now. Alright, we don't have a lot of room for items here. Yeah, and that Koopa Troopa, get out of here. You are not invited here. This is Mario's alone time party with springboards. What don't you understand about Mario's alone time with springboards? Here we go. Now in this room, oh, hey. This must be a Jeopardy room because this is Jeopardy music. You must think very, very, very carefully while you collect all 75 of your coins, you know? Oh, this is brilliant. I love it. Anyway, I could use an extra life because I did blow through a couple lives. There we go. I'm curious, if you die in the Jeopardy room... Actually, yeah, what happens if you die in the Jeopardy room? You just exit, okay. Yeah, and then we're to our pre-boss room. I kind of missed my one-up, though, for the sake of science. I refuse. Interestingly enough, this is where the Mario that went to the door and the Mario who decided to go on his way to go to that direction instead meet up together, and the split paths become one path again in the timeline, and as a result, we're gonna fight this weird guy who shoots fireballs at us, and I should probably not waste these things because this guy might take more than 3 shots here. And the last thing I want to do is just get rid of all my ammo, because unless this guy can be hurt by fireballs, yeah... A little bit different of a custom boss than what I'm normally used to. And I'm normally used to like the thwomp that drops down on you and throws bombs at you, and it's probably one of the world's most retarded boss battles ever. But anyway, we have plenty of ammo. And what is this that I am seeing? Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom is on his way to Melodia. Oh, this is splendid! He is great! Oh my gosh, it's Mario, world famous. Who cares about his brother? He may be able to aid our cause. Yes, he can. Yeah, I think I need to have Luigi join this adventure, so we're gonna continue and save, and for the next episode of Mario's Keytastrophe, I'm throwing it in 2-player mode because I love throwing things in 2-player mode if we can. I really should have done this from the beginning, but yes, game A. Wait, where was the 2-player mode option? Don't you dare tell me, S.N.N, you removed 2-player mode. Yeah, you select a file, and then it asks if you want to play as Mario or Mario. No! Luigi will be forever lost in this Romhack. No Luigi for you guys! So, on the next episode of Mario's Keytastrophe, we're gonna go in the mystery tube and figure out what in the world cave is gonna lead us to, or maybe it'll just lead us to the moon, because warp pipes can do that. If there's something I learned by recently playing Bowser's Inside Story, you can take a pipe and it'll take you inside of the King of Koopas. What sense does that make? So, this has been Milesluigi. See you all next time.